I did a lot of sidewalk running. I'm training for a new Savage race. It'll be my second one. So I got to thinking, you know, the last Savage race I did 7 miles in the dirt. This is the Yellow Fever Creek Preserve. Still don't know why they named the preserve after, well, yellow fever. Maybe I'll get sick and die and we'll find out. But this place is only a 2-mile run from my house. So I ran 2 miles here. Coming home, it'll be 4 miles. Probably gonna do 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles around this loop. So I can get used to running on the sand and dirt. But I gotta tell you, the last time I rode my bike out here, I told you guys, you get a creepy feeling. And while I'm running, I'm like looking over one shoulder to make sure I'm not being stalked by some wild animal. It's probably an unfounded paranoia. But when you're out here all by yourself, it's a little creepy. So yeah, it's time to train for a race. Super hard running with a camera, so I don't film a lot of this stuff. But I average probably maybe 10, 12, 15 miles a week, depending on how hard I'm trying. But yeah, dirt running. Make sure you got good trail shoes. I wear Saucony or Saucony. I don't know how people pronounce it. I got a pair of trail shoes. That's what I used in the Savage race. So that's what I'm using out here today. It rained all day and all night last night. I was really anticipating some mud. Last time I rode my bike out here, it was like a 1/4 mile ankle deep water. So I was kind of anticipating that, because when you did a Savage race, at least last time, you did a lot of sludging and trudging to waist deep, ankle deep, knee deep mud. So I was prepared for that today. But as you can see, despite the fact it's been raining for 24 hours, it's pretty damn dry out here. Anyhow, I can't run efficiently like this, so I'm gonna put my phone away, hop on my music, and get the running. Hey, if any of y'all are watching this who are working on your fitness or have kids that play football, any sort of athletics and looking for some athletic wear, please go to sleefs.com, sleefs.com. Use the promo code D41020 and that'll save you 20% off your entire shopping cart. If you can't remember all that, just go to D-410.com, click on the Sleefs banner. That's where I get my headbands from. If you watched the Savage Race video, that's where I got my arm band from, actually the arm sleeve. You can get running tights, basically anything you need, football gear. Go to D-410, click on the Sleefs icon, use the promo code D41020. Thank you guys. Well, I did it. I ran 12.11 miles, just because I'm not quite sure how many miles is in a 5K. And 2 miles of that included trail running you saw me do. I gotta tell you, there's something about running a half marathon and not getting a medal for it, no bib to show for it, no recorded time. It's just you in the road and this guy behind me. Anyhow, thanks for all support. I'll at you later. Good morning on this cold 50-degree morning, Super Bowl Sunday morning, Cape Coral, Florida. Yeah. So I gotta be honest with you guys, if you clearly, you're seeing this, you watched the beginning of this video, and you saw me out of breath, half dead, bragging about the hardest part about finishing a half marathon by yourself is no badges, no bibs, no fanfare, just you in the row. Well, if you know anything about me, you also know I'm bad at math. And it was a short 20 minutes later, after I walked in my house and fell on the ground and struggled to remove my shoes and socks, and crawled myself into a garden tub, that I discovered that a half marathon is in fact not 12.5 miles, but 13.5 miles. Now, I had been fighting with this as I was running. I knew I wasn't quite sure that I should probably run for 13 miles for good measure. But I literally hit the wall. Never hit the wall yet. But the reason I hit the wall is because I had a very, 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 very poor diet yesterday. Well, today, if you're watching this video, prior to me running, I had a very, very poor diet. We got up, and Carrie and I went out with the good intentions of taking Nugget out to have a nice lunch. But that got thwarted when we drove past Krispy Kreme. And so we decided a better lunch for us would be to go to Krispy Kreme and get 2 glazed donuts and eat that. So that's what we did. And it had been raining all day. And as we're driving home, I'm seeing these hardcores running in the rain. And I jokingly said to Carrie, "See that? They're out there training and we're here eating donuts." By the time I got home, I had a wild hair up my ass, and I decided that I wanted to go running. So I went running, and somewhere between the time I started and the time I finished, I decided I was going to try to run 12 miles, and that's where I messed up. I should have told myself I need to run 13 miles. But anyhow, so I literally missed it by a mile. I did not hit my half marathon. I have run 14 miles in the past, but it was like a year ago, and I was running with like a bunch of other people. And the motivation's a lot different. So 8 miles into it, I stopped at Publix and I got some little gummy things, and I was noshing on those for a sugar boost. And so after I ran the 12.10 miles, I finished my water, I went inside and took a big hit off of soda. Which is why I hit the wall so hard yesterday. Which is why I never hit the wall so hard in my running career. So for those of you keeping track, my entire diet consisted of 2 Krispy Kreme warm glazed donuts, a pack of gummy candy things, and a soda. And at this point, it was 4 in the afternoon. So when I was laying in the bed, or the bathtub, I had a sugar spike. Now, growing up, because of my very, very poor diet and my high consumption of sugars and sodas and all that, I have hypoglycemia. It hasn't really affected me lately because my diet's been improved. But when you've been awake since 10 o'clock, it's now 4 p.m. and you've consumed literally nothing but 2 warm glazed donuts and 2 sodas, and you went out and you ran 12 miles and some candy, I had a sugar spike that I have not experienced in a long time. So bad that Carrie had to bring me some water. I felt like I was about to pass out. I chugged that down. And then she brought me some teriyaki beef jerky I had left in the cupboard to try to get some carbs into me, a little protein, not carbs, but some protein, something non-sugar based. And that doesn't work as effectively as crackers and all that, which we don't have in the house. So then she rushed me to a protein bar. I started to feel a little better as my sugar started to balance out. But at that point, I crawled up and laid in bed and passed out until the pizza arrived, and I noshed on that. And that balanced me out. And I felt better, but learned a lesson the hard way. If you're going to go out and run extreme long distances, make sure you have a better diet. Now, usually, even when I only run a 5K, like if I'm doing it for record, meaning I'm paid to race, even if it's only 3.2 miles, I get up and will eat a bagel and a black coffee before the race. And so even for a short race like that, I usually fill my stomach up full of carbs. But yeah, filling your stomach up full of donuts and soda and then running 12 miles is not good, especially if you have hypoglycemia.
So not only did I miss my run by a mile, I literally slammed into the wall like a Mack truck and damn near passed out in my bedroom. So don't do any of that. But hey, we live, we learn. And now it's 8:05 on Super Bowl Sunday. Now I'm going to work. Thank you guys. Have a good one. You know the deal. Click, subscribe, sign up for Patreon. Keep doing what you do. You're awesome. Thank you.
This has been a Digital 410 production.